Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining us for the live stream. Thanks to all of you guys here live. Trippy Delirious modding as usual. Bennett Dollarson, the Blood Dragon Vass. Thanks again guys. Really appreciate all of you joining up for an epic live stream. I wanted to follow the secret path here in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now many of you might not have any idea about what I'm talking about, because this is something that I'm checking out for the first time here at the channel. I have to give a shout out to Ghetto Hog Gaming. I'll put a link in the description to his channel after the live stream, but he actually sent me a message on Twitter pointing out this pillar. Now we've looked at this many times, it's very mysterious, but the very interesting thing about it is the red arrow on the top. Yes, it does point you towards the alien hippie camp, but that actually is the start of what seems like it might be a wild goose chase, as they say. And there's a reason why we call it a wild goose chase, because we're going to be encountering some wild animals on this path. We'll see where it leads us as the secret path starts off at this mysterious pillar. It's a standalone pillar. It has aliens on the side. It looks like they're doing yoga, much like the ones found at the alien hippie camp. And we discussed with Fearless Force not too long ago how this is the missing glyph. This pillar is separated from the alien hippie camp, which depicts the 3D mural, the Mount Chiliad mural. So this is actually the missing link in the mystery, and really where everything begins. This is the very first red arrow. You can see a red arrow up there. Well, this is the first of many, as this is going to start a chain reaction. Thanks again for joining up for the live stream, guys. One Version Gaming chilling, the Dr. 1130 here, Borak Work. A lot of people just now joining up. Hopefully you guys are having a great Wednesday. Pretty nice day where I'm at. I think it's a perfect day to have an incredible live stream, and we'll see if we can find out where the secret path ends. So I mentioned the hidden glyph, guys. This is it. This is the hidden glyph. It blends in very well with the dirt. We've looked at this before, but it's kind of cool how not only does it have the same glyphs that you'll see on Mount Chiliad, there it is looking glorious in the distance, but you also have the WOW signal written on here. So the WOW signal combined with the hidden glyph really shows us that this is the start of the journey for the secret path. We must follow this arrow to the next point, guys. Let's do it. Thanks for joining up. I really need your help with this live stream. There's a reason why this is an interactive live stream episode of our GTA 5 mystery series here at Trippy Commentaries. Of course, subscribe for those of you joining up for the first time, as we have you covered with all things hidden Easter egg related in Grand Theft Auto 5 and a lot more. So let's follow the arrow, guys. Here it is. As I mentioned, we all know it points us towards the alien hippie camp. So the first red arrow simply points us towards the alien hippie camp. Now you guys might be wondering, is that the end game, the alien hippie camp? I've seen a couple other YouTubers post videos on this subject, and many of them came to the conclusion that the arrows are all just pointing towards the alien hippie camp. Now I do not think that is the case. And of course we will find out in this live stream exactly where they are pointing towards. So here we are. It points us towards the alien hippie camp, like I said, and right off the bat, you cannot ignore the massive red arrow that follows. Here it is. And this one is interesting because it points towards this dot. Looks like we have a chick hanging out here. Hey, what's your name? My name's Trevor. You want to maybe head over into the RV over there? I can knock the bottom off of you. No, where are you going? Wait, she has a red bandana. Is that a clue? Is it part of the arrows? I don't think so. Not too sure about that. But what I think this red arrow, it is red. I was going to say maybe it's orange, but I'm guessing the sun has beat down on it so much that it has discolored it after a while. But this red arrow points towards this dot as well as this UFO, telling us that there's a UFO towering above us right now. But that is not the only arrow in the area, guys. There's also this arrow on top of the pillar. Yes, arrow number 2 is officially on another pillar, just like the first one. There it is, guys. The secret path continues. Shout out to King 11, Joseph Puthoff. Is that right? I probably completely butchered that. Trippy Claude, like the name Trippy Claude, that's pretty tight. Blood Dragon, already gave you a shout out, but really appreciate you guys chilling as usual. Top Cat, RJ, do you think the hippie camp is the place for the jetpack? I guess that would be the case if the UFO had the jetpack. We know that the UFO flying above us right now is the same one that abducts Michael. I am using Trevor because he is the local resident here of Sandy Shores, and we are in Sandy Shores right now, so I figured might as well use Trevor. He seems to have the place down. And we do have this 3D mural, so that's a great comment. You know, you ask if this is the place where we'll find the jetpack here in Grand Theft Auto 5. We have so many people, you know, who are picking up Grand Theft Auto 5 for the first time to this day. They find the jetpack symbol like we all have in multiple facets here in this game, and they wonder, what's up with that? You know, what's the deal? So they find us here at Trippy Commentaries, and they, you know, they come and ask us what's going on with it. Well, if there really is a hidden jetpack here in the game, I think this is a pretty good location. That's a great comment, because we have the 3D interpretation of the mural found on Mount Chiliad, and there is a jetpack on that mural. This is the same mural. It's a little bit different, of course. It's depicted a little bit differently, but the one thing I always thought was strange about it was it kind of resembles a hut or like an igloo, you know, something like that. You know, we've talked about hidden doors that lead inside underground caves or whatever in the game. Wouldn't this make for a perfect place for like a little treasure chest, perhaps a hidden jetpack, and then the top opens up right here and you fly out? Yeah, that would be the best case scenario, but it is pretty cool. I mentioned in the last episode that these power lines, you can see they went out of their way by putting all of these power lines on top of the mural. That is simply letting us know that this really is the same mural found on the Mount Chiliad gondola hut up there. They have lightning bolts above that mural. This one is the same thing, only represented with a lot of power lines. That said, let's hop in the vehicle. Where did we leave it? Trevor, where did you leave the four-wheeler? Do you guys remember where I left it? We might be stuck with the mystery machine over there, whatever the Scooby-Doo vehicle was called. I don't remember where I left the four-wheeler. Let me know if you guys remember where I left the car in the live stream. I don't see it. You think someone came and stole it? It is nowhere to be found. Damn, a lot of you guys joined up for the live stream. Really appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me live. Aha, there it is. That's right. I left it over here. You guys are watching it for me? You guys know anything about this full moon party? What about the secret path? We're following it in the live stream, man. Let us know. Where are you going? You're not going to help us? Okay, it's tempting to blow them up, but we'll leave them be for now because we don't want to attract any police officers. TG Panda, nice. Great to see you in here, TG Panda. Yeah, saying that we were right about the Biker DLC. We covered that a long time ago, and of course it was originally planned to come out earlier, but as usual, Rockstar pushed it back. We're kind of used to having Rockstar delay things. Single-player DLC. But we did get it, and I'm excited. I have not yet jumped into GTA Online. I have not gotten a chance, but I'm definitely excited for that. As many of you guys know, I haven't gotten to play too much Grand Theft Auto Online, so I can't afford a lot of the better stuff in the online version of Los Santos. I've got plenty of money here in single player. So let's follow the arrow. The secret path leads us right here to Trevor's neighborhood. Watch out, coming through. Train unstoppable, as we have tried to stop it here at the channel. Damn, a lot of you guys hanging out here in the live stream today. So let's follow the secret path here in Grand Theft Auto 5. I know a lot of you guys are very interested in where this is going to lead us. I'm with you, man. I'm very, very interested. This is going to be epic. We'll see where this secret path takes us. So red arrow number 2. We know that this huge red arrow leads us to one of the hidden UFOs in the game. Let's see where this leads us. Follow the path of righteousness. Shout out to Cooler First Form, Christopher Cook, Anton Ackerman. Did you know there is a something or other in the house in Mount Chiliad, that there's a pyramid under the map? I think the two are connected somehow. Sorry, from Germany. That's all good. Great job. I know English is probably not your primary language, but I think we understood. I mean, I did point out the pyramid before here at the channel, and it reminds me a lot of the hidden cube that is also found in the game, as well as that rotating square underneath for Zancudo. Usually those are signs of something else. You know, they're like placeholders. Something else is going on above the map. So it definitely means something. That said, guys, we will follow the path past Trevor's house. And what a coincidence, guys. What do you know? The path takes us right here to this liquor store, which is next to Trevor's house. Are you kidding me? Like, that's not a coincidence. There's definitely a reason why they put the next arrow right next to Trevor's. Another red arrow, guys. Let's check this one out. Liquor store. Okay. Buy Pisswasser. It makes her pretty again. That is hilarious. King Crown Gaming, great to see you in here. No Gamer, there you go. Shout out for you. So one thing that stands out to me here, guys, is the glowing red horns. The first thing I think of when I see that is the horn or the skull that is found underneath the altruist camp. So that's definitely a main thing for me. And notice how when you put Trevor, you know, the perfect distance away from this thing. How's that for a picture, man? That's crazy. That's meant to be right there. Trevor with the devil horns. Pretty crazy. So I think that's another clue towards that altruist cave, a place we've talked about before here, guys. If those of you who aren't familiar, I know there's a lot of you guys hanging out here in the live stream. So if you're not familiar with the altruist camp cave, there's this cave underneath the altruist camp. That's where you find the most hidden jetpack symbol of all. There's this cave underneath it that is just completely meaningless. There's a bunch of symbolism to it, you know, an endless flame, and as I mentioned, a skull with a horned beast. But we don't know or don't have an official meaning behind the cave as of yet. But maybe this red arrow path will end up taking us there. We'll find out. So here we go. The next arrow, guys. We have located it. Let's continue. If any of you guys are like me, you're probably a little bit mind blown about this hidden red arrow path, because at this point, I'm sure you guys can tell, it is not a coincidence. Rockstar really did hide these red arrows. It's all a secret path. Once again, we have yet to look at this here at the channel. I'm highly interested to know where it's going to end. Let's do this, guys. Thank you all for joining up for the live stream. Hit the notification button. I know I actually forgot to put out a tweet telling people to join up live. Let me do that for those of the people who have not hit the notification button yet. Oh, damn it. I'm trying to do a couple things at once here, guys. I'll give some shout outs here in a moment, but definitely recommend that you hit the notification button so that way it tells you exactly when we go live. Getting Trevor dizzy. Putting out the tweet here. Join up. Everybody in this live stream is a crazy mofo. Boom. There we go. Tweet has been successfully sent out, and we can continue the live stream. We will follow the red arrows. Thanks again for putting up with my terrible driving when I try to look at the stream or do multiple things at once. One thing I did want to point out while I was here, guys, that always stood out to me is Trevor's house. You can see Trevor wearing a Fort Zancudo shirt. You know, Fort Zancudo is a location where you never really have to go there officially. It seems like there was some content there that Rockstar took out. Yeah, a lot of you guys are proud to say you are all crazy mofos. But Trevor is wearing the Zancudo shirt. He has the connection to Fort Zancudo as he was a former military member, albeit he was in the Canadian military. But the road that Trevor lives on, this road right here, is Zancudo Road. So Rockstar made it so Trevor is living on Zancudo Road. Pretty crazy. Let's continue the secret path. So it goes straight right here. If we find another red arrow, I mean, that's definitely going to be pretty insane. Red buildings around here. Okay, red vehicle. No red arrows. Must be further on. Hopefully we find something, guys. Hopefully we find something epic. Wait a minute. Looks like we have found something, guys. A motel. And sure enough, look at that. On the sign of the motel, you have a freaking red arrow. So there it is. Another red arrow. Let's continue. Let's find out what's going on over here. Hey, buddy, you have any idea what these red arrows are showing us? Dude, this guy kind of looks like one of the, looks like Cheech and Chong. Cheech, I believe. And even kind of sounded like him for a second. Alright, so the red arrow is pointing us towards this abandoned motel. Maybe there's something here. Let's go into FPS mode. What the hell? A cat? Damn, that is a fat cat. Oh my god. That's a really fat cat. Now, I've mentioned before that a lot of the locations that we tend to visit have a peyote plant. And from what I remember, there is a peyote plant somewhere in this location. I'm not positive, but I thought I remember there being one. I could be wrong. Maybe I've just explored this area myself with a wild animal. I don't know. There's probably one somewhere around here, guys. I'm sure most of you know where it is in the live stream. Alright, Dan987000, have you tried to use night vision? How do you use night vision? Are you talking about a filter on the phone? This is private property, back off. Because in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you did actually find night vision goggles. Okay, the cat is back here. Cat, this is garbage. Can we open this door? But I don't think there's an official night vision mode in this game. I'm trying to read the live stream chat, man. There's a lot of people in here right now, so it's going a little bit quick. Whoa! Homeless people? There's the jetpack. Okay, he has dog tags, right? Maybe? Looks like he's a former military member. Maybe that's a clue. A bathroom. Okay. Let's continue forth. Checking out this abandoned motel. It seems... Whoa! What the hell? A freaking pig? Okay, guys, you know that is definitely... I mean, that's trippy right there. I'm telling you, there's a reason why Rockstar put a boar in this abandoned motel where the arrows point towards. I cannot tell you exactly what the reason is, but there's something very strange about that. Definitely. I mean, that was almost like a jump scare. A freaking... You guys are saying it's a fat cat. A freaking pig living upstairs in a motel. Rockstar blatantly put this up here for some reason. Not too long ago, I pointed out that Mount Gordo, one of the 3 mountains in the game, is named after a legendary beast from one of Rockstar's best games, Red Dead Redemption. We are doing a live playthrough of that game right now. And the legendary boar in Red Dead Redemption is named Gordo. So maybe that's one of the reasons why there's a boar at this motel. Check this out, guys. We've followed the path. There's a hole in the roof that leads us directly to the arrow. Interesting. Now, the one thing that's very interesting that I'm definitely seeing about this arrow is the fact that it's pointing straight down. I don't know where we're going to go next. Unless this is the end game. I mean, we found that boar. Huh. Very interesting. So this right here looks like it might have been the office. And there is a red wall here. We definitely have to do some investigating. I'm not sure if this is the end game of the secret path. It can't be, right? Venomous Flogger, join up. Oh, here's the boar again. What is up with that? Is there anything going on in the boar's room? Because it's pretty obvious that they have the boar spawn in here. Is it pointing out that this is the entrance to the roof? That seems likely, for sure. Is there anything back here? It won't let me walk any further. Really crazy, guys. Definitely let me know what you think. Not seeing anything. Oh, man. I'm not seeing anything around here, guys. Very, very interesting that they have the boar. For those of you watching after the live stream, definitely let me know what you have in mind. Here's the dead boar. Is there anything special about it? Huh. I'm not noticing anything. Looks like we're going to have to continue. We must find the next arrow. I'm trying to think of where it's leading us from. So we were at the alien hippie camp. Boom, boom, and led us over here and then here. Alright, guys, I think we have to keep following the path. I mean, I'm not seeing anything at this motel. Looks like we just checked out the entire vicinity. Very, very interesting. I guess we'll look at the middle area one more time. What's going on here? This looks kind of unique. Wait a minute. Look at that, guys. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? We found it. We found the next red arrow. Wow. Holy shnikes, man. Shout out to all of you guys joining up, because for me, that's kind of a discovery. I've definitely did some research on these red arrows to find out where they're leading us towards, and there it is, guys. We've found the next red arrow. That's awesome. This definitely caught my eye. I was like, what the hell? I've never seen this before. And sure enough, there's a red arrow, and look at the dude. He's even pointing. Crazy. So where are we going next, guys? Looks like there's kind of a multicolored arrow. So it's pointing us this way. No, not. Is it really pointing us? It's pointing us back? What the hell? Okay, this is going to be the hard part, because now that we've found this thing, we need to see exactly where it's pointing us. A lot of you guys, nice. Louise Sweet, Green, Catherine McCallion, appreciate you joining up. Some of you guys trying to take credit. I told you to look at the wall. Hey, anybody who's in the live stream right now definitely gets credit for whatever discovery we end up with. That's a fact. So if we come up with a massive discovery at the end of this secret path, all of you in here get credit for the discovery. Follow it. Says Wawa Werwa. Alright. Good idea. Trippy Atheist telling us to follow the pig. Unfortunately, I shot the pig, so we'll have to do that some other time. Alright, so here we go, guys. Red arrow. So I'm going to say... What is that, a rat? Will it lead us to the rat man? It's going upstairs. Wow. The rat is climbing the stairs quite well. Okay, so I'm going to go by this finger. It looks like we should maybe kind of go with the two-dimensional line here, guys. Shout out to Blake Plot. Appreciate you joining up. Saying you're a huge fan. Antoine Jackson, good to see you. Look at the road. Joy Smith. I'm trying to look at the chat because considering this is something that I've really just found on the fly here, guys, I just want to make sure we're on the same page as far as what we should do next. Alright, so go straight right here. So what I'm going to do, man, it looks like it might even go, because you can see this is pointing us right back to where we freaking came from as far as past Trevor's. But that doesn't surprise me. You can imagine that Rockstar is going to do a little bit of misdirection here and there, especially with an arrow really this well hidden. So this leads us past Trevor's. Keep following this line, and what I'll do is I'll make sure we are on a straight path, and we'll see if we can find anything in between. Mr. Echo 2012, hoping that maybe this will lead us to the jetpack. That would be cool. I'd definitely be down for that. We have here the hot tub. It's too bad this motel has went to shit, guys. It looks like it could be pretty nice. Maybe Sandy Shores was really nice one day, you know, back in the day. And then it just, you know, it completely deteriorated. So let's see if we can find the vehicle. I might have left our four-wheeler somewhere where I cannot find it again. Aha, here we go. So this red arrow, pretty obvious. The other one that we just found, way more well hidden, but we discovered it for sure. Let's continue the path. Because, like the other ones, it is a red arrow. That's the main thing to look out for, you know. If it's a red arrow, you really can't deny just, you know, how they all line up perfectly. Looks like this is the road that we must take. Zancudo Road, passing right by Trevor's. Guys, keep an eye out for the next arrow. It's a little bit stormy out here. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to have an easy time finding it. Having a lot of fun during this live stream. More and more people are joining up. Sun Infinity, Trippy Delirious holding it down as the moderator. Guys, make sure to stay in line as Delirious is a savage. Subscribe to his channel when you guys get a chance as well. He's doing playthroughs of a ton of Rockstar games, including many of the Grand Theft Auto titles. So definitely check out his channel when you get a chance, especially for those of you who have not played through, you know, a lot of the Grand Theft Auto games. That'll be a good way for you guys to experience it. Okay, where are we going here? Watch out, Trevor. What the hell was that? Okay, we've started up a storm here. Maybe that's a sign we're on the right path. King Crown Gaming's theory is that the aliens attacked Sandy Shores, and that's why it is so effed up. I love that theory, man. That's a great idea. So we're passing by the hood again. We've got the alien hippie camp over there. Let's see if we can find this arrow, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. This is serious. Look at that. We're following the path past a mountain that says, acknowledge your actuality. That's crazy. The children of the mountain. Very interesting there, guys. Make sure to stay tuned to Trippy Commentaries. That actually falls in line with an episode that I will be coming out with very soon for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for that. What's going on here? Grape smugglers? Grape smugglers? Liquor? Okay, you guys making some moonshine back here? It's weird how they have a sign. But what's the sign for? There's no, like, serious establishment here. Where's Grape Smugglers? Is this it? Grape Smugglers Liquor. Just this local rundown house over here. They do have an interesting fence set up. What are you guys hiding back here? We want the moonshine. Where's the Mountain Dew? I don't see any proof. Okay, what is this? Looks like they have crates here. Knock, knock, knock. Wait, what do we have here? A coffee cup? Salt and pepper? No signs of moonshine. So that's an interesting sign though, right? Like, it's pointing out this house, saying that it is like some sort of liquor store or something. What the hell? Doesn't look like a liquor store to me. Grape Smuggler's Liquor. Huh. Continue. Bennett Donaldson has to leave the live stream. Really appreciate you hanging out, Bennett. Catch you next time. TG Panda still here. You take Liz. There's clowns where I stay. Oh no. RJ, can you obtain night vision goggles in single player? Says Dan98700000000. No, you cannot get night vision goggles in single player, unlike in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So keep that in mind, guys. Damn it, where is the next arrow? We need to find this one. And that'll really vindicate that we're on the right path. Okay, so it looks like we do have something interesting along this path. You can see this orange ball. This is actually representing an orange. Now, California has a ton of oranges, so maybe that is why they have this orange juice stand. Let's check it out for a second. Freshly squeezed juice from our local family-owned farm. Big juice. Never really seen anything too special about it other than the fact that you can knock down the orange ball and roll it all over San Andreas. Rusty. Appreciate you joining up, Rusty. Let's continue the path. So it looks like we're going a little bit to the right. So it's taking us to this massive facility. Interesting. I've never really explored this place. I've driven by it many times, and it's always stood out to me. You know, you got the train tracks that come by here, and it even looks a little bit more mammoth than the Palmer-Taylor Power Station. For those of you who played Grand Theft Auto 4, there were some really cool looking power stations in that game. In this one, you know, there's some interesting looking facilities, but you only have that one major power station. But this is a location where you really do not do too much. The arrow pointing us here? Check around here, guys, see if we can find anything. Let me know if you have any intel. Holloway Lowlife, appreciate you joining up. Talking about the bikers at Sandy Shores. I see a bunch of ladders. We'll probably have to do some climbing, guys. Maybe we can find the arrow very well hidden. So far, I have not been able to locate it, though. It's so damn rainy, though, man. It's really hard to see. It's probably even harder for you guys to see. Alright. Let's head up here. We have a ladder. We shall climb up. Okay, Valor Nation saying the motel is like that because they abused the privilege or misused the railgun. Really? You think it has something to do with the railgun? Interesting. Hey, what do we got going on up here? What is this place? Do you guys have any information on, you know, where the hell we actually are? That's another thing I was wondering. You know, what is this, a power station? Is it, I don't know, some kind of facility, maybe bioengineering, nuclear weaponry? Got a pretty cool path that leads through here. Not too sure where this is. Trippy, what's your thoughts on the Chicken Festival and the hidden coding with the hitchhiker you take to the base? Says Sun Infinity. That's pretty interesting stuff. You know, I'm not sure if it's something that's still in the game because there's so many different files that can be found within Grand Theft Auto 5 that possibly lead us towards, you know, things that they took out of the game because they didn't have time. Because one thing that's referencing is Kyle P. Slater, who is this apparent gay military soldier or something like that. And that would have been it would have been a perfect character for Rockstar to throw into the game. So why are they completely missing? Probably because Rockstar ran out of time and had to take them out. And that is one of the reasons why we do not have to do anything at Fort Zancudo during the main storyline, which is absurd. There's got to be a reason why we haven't went there. Either there's something hidden there, maybe they had something planned to begin with, like I think, and obviously I do think eventually when the single player DLC releases, it will have a lot to do with Fort Zancudo. Kenny Welch, what if this trial just leads us to another clue that could take another year to figure out? If that's the case, all we can do is really just give credit to Rockstar. They've done an amazing job hiding this Easter egg. Some of you guys might say they did too good of a job. Think about it. Maybe this Easter egg is so well hidden that we do not discover it until the next Grand Theft Auto game comes out. One Easter egg that I've referenced before is the one found in Batman Arkham Asylum. There's a hidden room in that game. You have to blow up a wall to find a hidden room that tells you all about their plans for the next game in the series, which turned out to be Arkham City. The problem was, nobody found that hidden room until Arkham City came out. So what a waste of an Easter egg. They hid a huge clue, letting everybody know exactly what their plans were. The problem was, nobody ended up finding the Easter egg until it was too late and the next game came out. Man, you guys see that platform up there? How the hell do I get up there? Because there's a ladder up there. Might need to go grab the chopper. Still on the lookout for this arrow. It could be on the top, all the way at the highest point of this facility, for sure. We'll definitely check it out. Not really seen anything on ground level though, guys. Any of you guys have any intel for me on this place? You guys are just pretty crazy. A lot of people, like I said, in the live stream, so a little bit hard to keep up with it. I know a lot of you guys are probably just chilling, sitting back, watching the live stream, seeing if we discover anything live. Appreciate all of you hanging out. You might want to maybe grab a drink, make some food, grab a snack, because we definitely have some exploring to do here. We must find the red arrow. Wait a minute. No, the red diamond. Let's go grab the helicopter and make a comeback. Call a cab. Hopefully they show up. Cletus. So you guys were asking me about Kyle P. Slater. That is a number that you can call. I'll do that in an upcoming episode here at Trippy Commentaries, so watch out for it. I'll definitely point out a few things about that nobody else has acknowledged. But as far as a link to the mystery, I do not think that is the case. So if that's your question, well, what's up with these lights? Triangle lights. It's crazy. So it's on an antenna over there, but you really can't see the antenna too much. The blinking lights is really what stands out. Thank you for coming to get us. Take us to the chopper, please. Get to the chopper. Shout out to any of you who actually know where that quote is from. Steven199738 at the hippie camp. The arrow is there on top of a cement cylinder next to the hippie camp. Yes, that is true. We actually started off the stream looking at that. So I know many of you are joining up a little bit late. We started off at the first arrow. It took us to the hippie camp. That arrow took us to a liquor store, which is right next door to Trevor's house, of all places. That one took us to a motel. And at that motel, we searched around. There's some really suspicious stuff going on at the motel, including a boar in an upstairs room. And that upstairs room takes you to the rooftops. There's something to that. We might be missing something at the motel. That's something I'm going to have to check out off screen and obviously get some information from you guys. I need your help. But that hotel, or motel I should say, was hiding a arrow that took us back to this facility that we are currently checking out now. Let's head over there. Once again, we just found the arrow in this live stream. It was kind of a discovery that we made live. so I'm not positive if I have it completely accurate as far as where it's taking us, but it does seem to be pointing us right here. Let's see if we can find anything around here. Looks like we do need the helicopter to make it to the top. Haven't heard any information from you guys on what this place is. Let's check it out from the front. Are these just giant oil containers? Maybe gas? Union Grain Supply. Okay, that's right. A couple of you were talking about grain. 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 You guys think there's anything special about that? Blue Haze TV, Trippy, you're the realist. Appreciate that, Blue Haze TV. Definitely means a lot. So where were we before? Here's the platform that we could not get to. Dude, that is crazy. Notice how there's something at the top there? Huh. Alright. We're gonna have to check this out, guys. I've never been here at all in all of my years exploring Grand Theft Auto 5. This is a first. Pretty cool how I can do it with all of you guys here live. Coming in for a landing. Definitely gonna have to save it up here because I think death is imminent. We are going to die for sure. But if I do die and I have to reload it, I will promise to do plenty of... Damn it, I can't even land. I'll do plenty of shoutouts while the game's reloading. Trippy Delirious, appreciate the comment, saying inspired him to make his YouTube channel in the first place. Greatly appreciate it. Just like all of you guys, I've had a lot of you guys. Oh, check this out. The red parachute as we follow the red arrow path. But, you know, a lot of you guys have reached out to me and told me that I've inspired you to start your own videos and your own channel. That's my favorite, you know, that's really my favorite thing to hear as far as any compliment you guys can give me. That one really means a lot. But just keep in mind, just like you guys, I was inspired myself. So everybody needs to be inspired. You know, it's kind of passing it forward. And as I've told you guys, feel free to hit me up on Twitter at any time. If you guys do have any questions or need any assistance, I'll definitely be glad to help any of you guys. If you want to start off really anything as far as Grand Theft Auto, YouTube, anything like that is concerned, I definitely will have your back. It means a lot to me that you guys chill with me live. This is a fun live stream. It's pretty epic. A ton of you guys hanging out here. How are we going to get down? Did I land on the right one? Oh boy. I landed on the wrong one. But it is interesting to point out. Wait, is there another... What the hell's going on, man? It's interesting to point out that that looks like a unique platform down there. Let's see if we can head over. Not sure if we can make it. Oh, wait a minute. Nice. It looks like we can still get here. Okay. We shall jump down. Don't be mad because I game on 55-inch 4K. Secret path. I couldn't read the message there. Don't be mad. What kind of name is that? That's a crazy ass name. I'm not mad at you. I hope you get the best 4K experience possible. Shout out to Alec Maces. Appreciate you hanging out for the live stream, Alec. Wish me luck. We need to get down there. Good thing Trevor has an invincibility ability. Is that right? Whatever. Here we go. Land it, Trevor. Land it. Oh, man. I need to find out a way for the invincibility to not turn off. Because sometimes I jump and he'll have that remain on. Which means I can survive falls from great distances. Maybe if I jump. We'll try it out. Try and trigger the Paleto Bay cutscene. Says XMLG Pro Foxy. Not exactly sure how we can trigger that. I'll try to think of something. Definitely have to figure something out. If there is really a cutscene that's hidden in this game, that would be so amazing. Because that could be a massive Easter egg. You know, finding a hidden cutscene would really be mind-blowing. A lot of people would be pretty happy with that. Blake Alexander saying wrecked. Yes. face planting into the concrete. Cooler First Form, shout out to you. Appreciate you hanging out. The Blood Dragon saying, yeah, just jump, Trippy. Okay, hopefully that works. I'll definitely try it out. Bob Maskey, thanks for hanging out. Like Bacon 769. I definitely like bacon. I'll eat 769 slices of bacon in one sitting. Amstel 54. Old school style Amstel. Great to see you in here. Let's try this again, guys. Isn't this crazy? Like, what kind of grain facility looks like this? Maybe we'll try. This is never gonna work, right? We'll try to jump out at point blank range. Here we go. Watch out for the propeller. What? Ah, I forgot the chopper would probably blow up. Alright, note to self. That does not work. Demonic Paradise, with the message of the live stream so far, his message simply was pickles. Interesting. Wait a minute. We have an interesting message here. I have to scroll back up because there's so many people in this damn live stream and I cannot read everything. Hold on, let me reload this. Nope. Not Strangers and Freaks. There we go. Alright, where did that message go? Did I completely lose it? I think I did. Random event. After cell phone, go walk around Polito Bay. Shout out to you. All Rockstar Mysteries will kill us, says Alec Myers. Alright, here we go. Laura Peterson. Let's see what Laura has to say. RJ. On the silos, above the Union logo, wheat logo is red and formed as arrows. Are you serious, Lars? I don't know about that. We'll check that out. If that's the case, you will have really made the live stream a lot better for a great discovery. We'll find out. Red arrows on grain logo? Red arrows on the sign? What the hell? Wait a minute. Are you guys really... Wait a minute. Oh my god. Well, as you guys have pointed out, man, shout out to you guys. Well done by the live stream chat, because I think you hit the nail on the freaking head. The grains of the Union silos are making arrows. They are making arrows, and I gotta admit, when I saw the Union freaking lettering there, it really stood out to me that it is in the same red coloring of the arrows that we were looking for, and sure enough, the grain is in a damn arrow. Shout out to all of you guys, because you are freaking blowing up the stream saying that. More than one of you have noticed that. Amazing, guys. We did it. We found the next arrow. I don't think that's a coincidence. You know, it's one thing. We can kind of pass off some of these discoveries as coincidences, but I personally have a hard time believing in coincidences, and sure enough, we found another red arrow, an extremely well hidden red arrow. Let's follow the path. So this takes us, see, if you look at this, guys, it takes us directly towards the Palmer Taylor Power Station, as well as the hand. Alright, well done, guys. Legit discovery. Shout out to all of you guys in the stream, as many of you guys are just now joining up as we fly to the next location. See if we can find another arrow. A quick recap for you guys. The first arrow is, in fact, you know what? We're right here, so we might as well stop by it. The first arrow is located right over here, guys. You can see this silo. This is the missing glyph here in Grand Theft Auto 5. It's represented not only on the mural right over there at the alien hippie camp, but it also has the same glyph underneath the pillar there that is found on Mount Chiliad. So that is the starting point. That took us to the alien hippie camp, which took us over to Sandy Shores. We found multiple red arrows. Sure enough, at that massive facility, we found yet another very, very well hidden red arrow showing you what we're dealing with here, guys. And it is leading us on this path, the secret path in Grand Theft Auto 5. Hopefully, we can find the end of the freaking path. Kenny in wound. Appreciate you joining up. Yeah, it's definitely taking us, you know, in multiple directions. There's no doubt about that. But if you think about it, you know, that's just something that's going to be part of it. It's not just going to be a straight line to the end of the path. It doesn't work like that. If only it was that easy. So let's keep an eye out on some of the things around here, as it looks like we are on the right path, definitely going in the right direction. Okay, a water tower. What does that look like? We have all of the windmill farm fans over there, so very possible that there could be a red arrow. My first inclination was that it seemed like it was pointing us towards the Palmer-Taylor power station, guys. Right? I mean, that's really the next big facility next to that grain facility that we were located at. So maybe that's part of it. Rockstar's kind of taking us along some of the bigger, more grand locations in the game. Definitely let me know if you guys found anything or see any arrows. You did an amazing job with that discovery, guys. I have to give you a ton of credit. I could not have done it without you. And that just shows you why I need to do these, you know, these investigations live. You guys are so legit. Now, this is the location. Slight spoiler warnings for those of you who have not beaten the game yet. Just, you know, maybe look away from the computer for a moment, turn it on mute, because I'm going to talk about something in the spoiler realm just for a quick moment here. So, you know, maybe turn it on mute, talk amongst yourselves. Your category is lemon drops. How come, you know, they only made lemon flavor? Why can't they make grape drops, watermelon drops, apple drops? Why is it only lemon drops? Go ahead and mute it, talk amongst yourselves. But what I wanted to mention when it comes to the end of Grand Theft Auto 5 is that you have a decision to make. If you want to eliminate one of the main characters in the game, of course, Trevor or Michael. And if you do decide to eliminate Michael, this is where you do it. You drop him off one of the highest points here at the Palmer-Taylor power station to his death. So we are looking for red arrows. I think we have plenty of that same red coloring that we're looking for. You guys seen anything suspicious so far? I'm not really too sure where to look at. Okay, you guys saying that you sent me a tweet about night vision in single player. Definitely, if you have any information on that, if that's the case, definitely let me know. I promise I'll check that out. Man, this place is so massive. How the hell are we supposed to find a freaking red arrow? What's over here? This looks red. Smoke-free environment. Makes sense. Do not light up a cigarette here, or you could possibly blow everything up. You guys see anything? Let me see if I can read some messages here in the live stream. Trippy, are you ready? Says Valor Nation. Yeah, oh, I see what you did there. R-E-D. Yeah, I'm ready to find the damn the damn red arrow. Okay, so Foxy, MLG Pro Foxy, pointing towards the red cones. Red cones. Are you talking about on top of the silos? I don't know. I'm not following you. I do not see any red cones. You must be talking about the red things on the top. I don't think that looks like an arrow. Honestly, guys, it might not even be in this location. It might be over at the windmill farm, so it's going to be a little bit challenging. Okay, let's switch up to Franklin here, and we'll come back. I'm going to switch up, guys. I'm just going to go silent for a split second. I'll be back in probably like 15 seconds as we change up characters. Thank you guys so much for joining. Really means a lot to me. Be back in 15, 20 seconds. Thank you guys once again for joining up for the live stream. Make sure to stay tuned here to Trippy Commentaries. We will have plenty more live streams planned and coming up for you guys. In fact, I have a couple that I really cannot wait to do. One in particular I'll probably do sometime later on this week, maybe tomorrow or the next day. Really looking forward to that, guys. So don't miss it. Hit the notification button so you know exactly when we go live. Reach out to me on Twitter so that way you do not miss any of our live streams here at Trippy Commentaries. So let me know if you guys see anything. I think we're about ready to move on from the Palmer-Taylor power station. It definitely looks suspicious to me, but I cannot find anything that resembles the red arrow that we're looking for, guys. And if we find, maybe something a little bit more blatant, that would be perfect, just to let us know that we are on the right path and we are possibly going to come up with a huge discovery. Now, there is one thing I will show off, because there's one red... I'll show it to you, and you guys can let me know if you think that this might be the correct red arrow. Because we do have one thing that I think might be exactly what Rockstar wants us to find. So if you come over to this section of the power station and you climb up this huge machine right here, you can see it's the only one in this area. If you climb up to the top, you'll find something highly interesting. AE Revolution, I see your message saying red sign. Which red sign are you talking about? Try to let me know if you can. So if you come up to the top, sure enough, is that a red arrow, guys? Obviously it's a red lightning bolt, but notice how on the bottom it definitely has a pointed edge, much like an arrow. The one thing about that makes me doubt that that's the specific one that Rockstar wants us to find is, that same red arrow is located at other places in the game, including the satellite array. So because of that, I think the chances are maybe there's another red arrow that we need to find, but definitely keep that one in mind, considering it is extremely well hidden. It's at the top of this lone structure. Obviously that makes sense. There was a red sign on the tower, you guys are saying. Which tower? There's a ton of towers. I'll do another flyby. CB Radio, you guys are pointing out. Shout out to Dibs Gaming, who's been looking into CB Radio a little bit, as well as Robin Rams. I believe he did an episode on CB Radio. I think Wizzle did. I know a lot of the people in the community have been looking into that. I'm still doing some preparations, as I'll make sure follow up for you guys. Definitely point out everything that I know. I know, you know, a lot of you guys follow other channels when it comes to hidden Easter eggs here in Grand Theft Auto 5. But of course, you know, I just want to make sure to do my research. And when obviously when I do an official report for you guys, I'll make sure to let you know everything I know to keep you up to date with everything hidden here in the most massive game of all time. You got that lone tree out there on that island. Interesting, right? At the highest point, I smell something fishy. And it's not the sea life here on the Pacific Ocean. Luka Takic, look for the red emergency boats. That's, oh man, I couldn't read it. Unfortunately, the live stream was going too fast that I missed the message. Where is the crate that I saw? Notice how there's this one red crate surrounded by the other crates over here. Let's check this out. We're looking for a red arrow. This is the last place we'll look here at the Palmer-Taylor Power Station before moving on. Once again, definitely do me a favor. Check this place in your free time. Let me know if you can find any red arrows. Is it hidden back here? What does it say? BM822B? No. Nothing too special, guys. I've not been able to locate a red arrow or anything that looks like it could be the one that we're looking for here at the Palmer-Taylor Power Station. We have the red lightning bolt arrow, but that's about it. I think a lot of you guys have referenced Trippy. There's a red sign. It might include an arrow. Huh. Try to tweet me a message if you guys find anything, because the one thing that really stands out to me over here is these huge red circles, you know, on top of these silos. Because that, like I said, is the same color of red that we are looking for. And it really, you know, matches in well with the red arrows that we found at the grain facility there. But nothing obvious. What's up with these red signs here? These are the ones you're talking about here? Danger, high voltage. Transformer number 1. Are these actually numbered? Transformer number 2. Oh, I didn't. It's hard to tell. It's a little bit scratched there. That would be interesting if it did point them out, you know, each one, because then we can go back to that storyline mission. Yeah, Transformer number 4. Interesting. So it does specifically point out each Transformer. There could be a reason behind that, guys. Thanks for pointing out the sign. I'm thinking that we need to go to that last mission where we dealt with Michael and see exactly which Transformer he's on. That could definitely help out the cause. So we could also be pointed towards this direction. What's going on with these? Okay, so this is one of these fans that has been taken apart. Pretty interesting. I wonder if they're going to eventually put this one together. Let's check this out here real quick. Well, guys, if we don't find a red arrow here at the the wind farm facility here, we might have to continue this on another live stream. I really want to find the end of the secret path. I have a feeling with all of these red arrows, it's pointing us towards something truly epic. Perhaps another new Easter egg in the game. See, there's a yellow arrow. You see how that one's yellow, guys? The one that we found there at the Palmer-Taylor Power Station is red, so that matches the description pretty well. I think that one could be the right one, guys, after thinking about it. Unless the arrow is somewhere here at the windmill farm. But make sure to stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries. Please give me any information if you find the next arrow or next direction we need to go for the hidden path here in Grand Theft Auto 5. like I said, guys, I'm pretty well convinced that we are on the right direction. We are on the right path. Other people have looked at this path, I've noticed, and I think that, you know, they came across a false ending. And, you know, we can't let that happen. Really? Wait a minute, what is that? Is that a low-flying plane right there? But like I said, we can't let that happen. If there really is a massive Easter egg to discover at the end of this path, we definitely need to figure out what the hell's going on here. Shout out to Dosser Sally, TG Panda. Really appreciate you hanging out as usual. Gave you a shout out in a recent episode. Definitely appreciate the help. And I am actually looking into, you know, maybe creating kind of a, you know, a console of you guys. So, you know, maybe we can have a Trippy team of the most trusted Easter egg hunters out there. So I'll form that. Let me know if you guys are interested. Hit me up on Twitter. But once again, guys, thanks again for joining up for the live stream. It looks like the arrows have taken us to the Palmer-Taylor Power Station or the Windmill Farm. Let me know what you guys think about that. Maybe we have to keep going straight forward. There is one place that I think it might be leading us towards that I do want to end out the stream at. What do we have here? Confrontation. I'm invincible. There's nothing you can do about it. Trevor defeats the mountain lion. This is an interesting location. Actually, it's a cougar. Cougar hanging out right here on the side of the road. Tourists got to watch out, man. If they're, you know, stopping to maybe go to the bathroom, they can't hit up the rest stop. They might run into a cougar. What's that red dot? Is that the same cougar? We're taking your minivan. Thank you very much. Oh, sweet, a dirt bike? I'll take that. Way better than a minivan any day. You guys can have your minivan back. Bastardos. Paulie hanging out in the live stream. Bombifer Beats? Is that how that says? Is that how it goes? I want to give another shout out to Ghetto Hall Gaming for pointing out the pillar to me on Twitter. Let's head back to the chopper here, guys. Drive by the purple dinosaur. Check this out, guys. You got this purple dinosaur. It's nothing, right? Just a normal purple dinosaur statue. Well, notice how the purple dinosaur has footprints. Is that thing alive? Interesting. Maybe the arrows will point us towards this location in the end. Oh no. You guys are going to have to let us walk away, please. No? You're not going to cooperate? Okay. Did we knock down this thing, or was that already knocked down? Oh, interesting. I'd have to return to that location. Noticed a couple oddities about the dinosaur diner over there. Another episode I actually have... Oh, no. Really, Trevor? He dies so easily. But another episode we do have planned for you guys is going to give you definitive proof that Rockstar is basically showing us that there's still something going on in the game. They have added something into the game to help us out and basically prove that there's still something hidden, maybe some kind of event that's going to happen in the game. So watch out for that episode. I have been prepping that for you guys, so make sure to watch out. That will be a full HD Chiliad mystery episode looking into the biggest unsolved mystery in video game history, guys. Follow the footprint, says Everything Gamer. I like that name, Everything Gamer. That's pretty sick. The footprints just lead over to the dinosaur, and if you follow in the opposite direction, they really do not go that far. So it could be something that's, you know, kind of built in permanently into the ground. Maybe the diner did it as a gimmick, but like I said, maybe it's an Easter egg. Maybe the dinosaur is alive. That sounds crazy, It's kind of weird how Grand Theft Auto has been a little bit more realistic recently. Back in the day, you know, it was batshit crazy for sure. Deem Aroma, Minkster 50. Nice, Minkster 50 saying, I'm going to check out the power station carefully. Hit me up on Twitter if you find any red arrows. And if you don't find anything there, you know, definitely check out the windmill farm across the street. And if it's not there, it could be a little bit further. Maybe it's not taking us to that the Palmer Taylor power station. You know, the main reason why I figured that, you know, it was taking us there is just because it really does resemble the grain facility that we were at. So there's got to be something to that, guys. I'm sure we will get to the end of the path very soon. Now, I do have one final theory on where the path is taking us. We'll go ahead and end out the live stream. We definitely have to check this place out because it seems like the arrows are pointing us right there. Notice how at the alien hippie camp, guys, there is a lone tree in the middle. And a lot of you have pointed that tree out to me. You guys think there might be something, maybe that tree is symbolic, maybe, oh no, maybe it's resembling something. And not only that, but you have the Epsilon cult talking about the fruit tree and how the fruit tree is a lie. Shout out to Megan on behalf of James Drake, Sun Infinity, appreciate you chilling in here, and Anos Kamal as well. Definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. But the fruit tree, you know, I always thought there must be something to that clue. Well, maybe they're pointing out, as TG Panda just messaged, the tree of life. Great job, TG Panda. I do think there's something to that. My goal is 100 subs, says Nethay, Nethay. Hey, good luck. 100 subs. I mean, hey, it's not that hard. The one thing I can recommend if you really do want to hit 100 subs, simply put out a captivating video. That's all you got to do. Put out the great content, and your fans will come. You'll have fans filing out of the woodwork. Alright, back to the jet. Take us there, taxi driver. Go past the dinosaur? Everything Gamer, you're really on that dinosaur. Arrow at the dinosaur. I saw the arrow you're talking about, Anton Ackerman, but that wasn't... Man, maybe it was on the path that we were on. We'll check that out another time, for sure. I'm with you guys. I know, that's why I pointed out the footprints. I know the dinosaur is highly suspicious, for sure. Steven asking for a shout out. Supporter for 2 years now. And I think the dam has an arrow. Appreciate the message. We'll definitely check that out, Steven. Appreciate the support as well, for sure. Definitely stay tuned, especially for all of you guys who are just joining up to Trippy Commentaries. You couldn't pick a better time to join up because I do have some massive episodes planned. I think, you know, like we did earlier in this episode where we have a little bit of a pretty legit discovery there. For some reason, it seems like there's about to be a lot of really legit discoveries here in Grand Theft Auto 5. We just had another DLC drop in Grand Theft Auto Online. Rockstar acknowledged single-player DLC. They said it is still under consideration. They would not say it's under consideration 3 years after the game has released, unless they really do have something in the works. I don't think they would get our hopes up. They know how much, you know, we talk about single-player DLC and how much we ask for it. So I have a feeling that the fact that they acknowledged a single-player DLC means that big things are in the works. And just like in Red Dead Redemption, think about the single-player DLC in that game. It turns the entire Red Dead Redemption storyline upside down. I have a feeling we have something in store for us, just like that here in Grand Theft Auto 5. So make sure to stay tuned, because we'll all be part of that together. Rockstar probably has something huge in the works. Notice all the birds taking off all at once when we land here. As we've shown off earlier, you have this lone tree on this island. Notice how the tip of the island even makes a little bit of a point. Just something to point out, no pun intended. Maybe this is all connected with the secret path in Grand Theft Auto 5. Guys, thank you so much for joining up for the live stream. Make sure to let me know if you have any more intel, as we will get to the end of the secret path and hopefully make an epic discovery. I really want to give a special thanks to all of you guys who helped out with the Red Arrow discoveries in this episode. It's going to go a long way towards hopefully finding another unsolved Easter egg. I'm telling you guys, the Chiliad mystery is one of those Easter eggs that to this day goes unsolved. And as I mentioned, we have a ton of clues leading us towards the tree. You know, the fruit tree is a lie, the tree of life, and we have this lone tree here on this island. For now, it seems like the hidden path might be leading us to this location. Guys, have a great Wednesday. Let me know if you guys have any ideas or any theories when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 5, my favorite game, and a game that still has so much to uncover. Special shout out to Trippy Delirious. Thank you so much for moderating. Venomous Vlogger, and all of you guys. Corey Blanchard, Peter Hyde, Bob Maskey, Blood Dragon. Man, thank you guys so much. Drew Peacock. You guys are amazing. Stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries. But more importantly, as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends.